today. I wish I could roll. I can't do it, but I'm really excited for today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about my tattoos and piercings. Yay! I'll do my piercings first, and if I remember I'll try and talk about pain and if there's any stories, but I currently have 13 piercings around there. I don't have earrings in all of them, and I had 2 other ones, but they've like closed up now. So I'll start with this ear. I have my cartilage, which I have this really pretty stone, and it's just one cartilage piercing. Well, actually there are 2 there, but I just have one in here right now, and it's just one with all of those. I feel like it's just one earring. This one didn't hurt at all. I didn't feel this one. This one I've had for probably 3 years now. It didn't hurt, but this one swelled the most, which was annoying because it's like right there where your ear meets your face. It was like annoying, and hair would get caught in it. The same with this one. Hair would get caught in this one too, but I love this one. I used to think that my, whatever this is called, I used to know all the names for them, but I don't anymore. I used to think this part of my ear was too small for a piercing, but he popped it in there, and this is still the bar that it came with, so it's curved, but I love to play with it, so I leave it in there. That one didn't hurt, and then I have 2 piercings on this, down in my lobes on this ear, so that's that ear. Now my ear's all red from playing with it. Okay, onto this ear. Okay, so on this ear, I have 2 lobe piercings. Again, these I didn't feel. I have 2 on the side right here. I've had these done probably 4 times each. For whatever reason, like, I just like getting that done. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a few little holes like where some have closed up. So right now, this is where these 2 are pierced. I don't have an earring in this one, but I'm sure you can see the hole. And then I have my rook pierced, which is probably my favorite, one of my favorite piercings. Well, at least my favorite ear piercing. And this is the bar that came with it, so it's fun to play with. So my rook didn't hurt, but the thing about the rook was it's such a thick piece of cartilage that whenever they shoved the needle in there was this loud pop, and it like freaked me out. But other than that, that's it. My ears really didn't bother me. Actually, like, I have a really high pain tolerance, and for whatever reason, things like tattoos and piercings like have never really bothered me. They kind of always sit well. My body doesn't reject them. You know, I can't really talk about my pain tolerance because none of them really hurt. On my nose, I do have my septum pierced and nose piercing. I had a nose piercing over here, but I just didn't like it the way it looked on this side of the face. Is that weird? I'll show you my septum piercing, but it's really ratchet. The bar that I have in my septum now is like the piercer one, so it's made bigger. So obviously when you're swelling and healing, like, just better. But it's huge on me, so I never wear it down. But when I went to Vegas, I bought a small one, and I had the piercer put it in, and it looked so cute. But then I got back home from Vegas, and me and my ex got really sick with the flu, and I was blowing my nose all the time, and I guess it wasn't screwed in really tight, and I lost the whole septum, so I had to put this one in. I lost the ball on this side of my septum. I think I dropped it in Vegas, so
it's really gross. Make sure there are no boogers.
So here's my septum. As you can tell, the ball's missing on this side. So basically no one likes the septum on me, but I love it, so I'm probably always gonna have it in. And I got really, really lucky with my septum piercing. I would say with like at least over half of my tattoos and piercings I got because I was either upset about a boy or mad at somebody, and that's just the way that I handle it. I channel my anger into like something I want, and I really love piercings and tattoos. That one I got when I was mad at my mom.
Adult, I know.
And I love it, and I got really lucky when he pierced my septum because I guess there's like a sweet spot, and he pierced it right there, and I literally felt no pain. Like, I know you're supposed to let your septum especially heal, but I was flipping it in and up that day, and I just got really lucky. I am really lucky with all my piercings that they don't take a long time to heal. You know, knock on wood, because I love piercings. But oh, I've just upset all my cats. It's okay, no one's here. So that is the piercings on my face. I do want to mention that the 2 I was talking about earlier that I don't have anymore, I had my hips pierced. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it. Yeah, I love those. I had those for 4 years until I just got too fat for them. I had to take them out. And the last piercing I have is my belly button. So I don't know how many that is, but around there. And I had my tongue pierced for 2 days, but I hated it and I took it out. I don't know if you can see, it used to be a little divot like where the piercing was, but I hated it, so I took it out. So yeah, that's all my piercings, and now on to my favorite part, my tattoos. So I have 6 tattoos, and I love them, and I love tattoos, and I want more, but I'm kind of good where I am right now. So I'll go in order. My first tattoo is on my foot. So ignore my pedicure and my feet. But this tattoo was the first tattoo I got. I got it 3 years ago now. And it is the date of my car accident in lowercase cursive Roman numerals. And I've had the third like set of Roman numerals gone over just because where I wore like my Birkenstocks or whatever, it was like rubbing it off. So that one's thicker than the rest of them. But see how that one's thicker? But it doesn't bother me. Pain tolerance on my foot. It was my first tattoo and I was really, really scared. It really didn't hurt at all. The only time it hurt is whenever I got that last one redone and she went in a lot thicker, which I'm sure you can tell like in the tattoo she went in with a thicker needle, so it's deeper in because that's where I wear my Birks. So she said it would prevent it from rubbing off as fast. So that's the only time it hurt, and it didn't even hurt. I would, on a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it like a 2. So I would say that it's my favorite tattoo, but all of my tattoos are my favorite. So the next tattoo I got is actually on my ass. I'm not gonna show it, but I'm gonna insert a picture if I can find one. Yeah, it's the state of Louisiana. It's in purple ink. I love it. I was talking about it with my friends, like how I wanted one, and one night we were just all chilling in my house and I was like, let's go get a tattoo. And so I pulled my pants down, got my tattoo. I did not feel at all. I was laughing throughout the whole thing just because it's kind of like weird and it kind of tickled and makes your butt jiggle. So I love that tattoo. It's always a conversation starter, and that's that one. So my next tattoo, my mom wasn't happy with the ass tattoo, but she wasn't happy with this one either. My best friend at the time had the word toxic, and me and her just happened to be going to Vegas to see Britney for spring break last year, the year before. So I was like, well, I want a tattoo. And so I got the word lucky because that's my favorite Britney Spears song. And so yeah, that one's on my lip. I love that one. I've had that one redone again. I don't know if I'll get it redone again. I probably will because I do love that one. I would say this one didn't hurt either, but it was just like in a weird, I had to hold my lip open for like 5 minutes and let it dry. The only thing that felt weird about it was having to hold my lip down and then like the needle, like it like shook my whole head, it felt like. But I love that tattoo. My mom thought it was fake. It's not. So the last time that I was in Vegas, whenever I was going in to get my smaller septum, like that's what I had set out to do, I ended up getting another tattoo on my foot. And I love this one. This one was so spur of the moment, but it is so cute, and he just drew it right there. So this one is, like you can see my foot where I was sitting on the carpet, but this was just a little cat. I love it. And here's a better shot of this one. See how that third line is, or that third set of numerals is thicker? So oddly enough, that cat face was actually the fastest tattoo that I've gotten. It was probably done in 3 minutes and it didn't hurt at all. I love it. It's so cute. So then I took a little break from tattoos, and when I got broken up with, a week later I went and got my last 2 tattoos, and I really love these 2. I knew what I wanted to get, and I just ended up getting both of them at the same time. And I texted my mom and I was like, I need you to write this word in cursive and send me a picture of it. So she just wrote it really quickly, and I don't know if you can tell, but I got, it says Lumos from Harry Potter in my mom's handwriting in white ink. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to tell, so I'll insert a picture, but I love it. It's crooked and it's like off center, but it looks like my mom wrote it, so I really, really like it. And then I love it because above it there's like a self-harm scar, so it's just like so simple to me, and I love this tattoo. And I do love that it's my mom's handwriting. So, you know, I based it off that quote, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light, and that's what this spell does. So I really love that one. This one didn't hurt at all. This one was really fast too. I probably will have to go back in and get this one touched up. Whatever, it's white ink. So when I got that one, I decided to just go ahead and get the one on my side. And this one, like I'm in love with this one. The song Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas is one of my favorite songs, but it's also featured a lot on one of my favorite shows, Supernatural, which I know is ridiculous to get a tattoo like that, but I love it. And so it's on my side. Will be peace when you are done. And I love that tattoo. I think if I had to pick, that one is probably my favorite. That one definitely took the longest because it's the biggest. And the thing I love about this is like it fit my body perfectly. Like I didn't have to curve it in any way. Like it's straight across. The line work is so thin, it's so dainty. I will probably have to go back and get that one touched up in a few spots, but that one didn't hurt. It was just awkward having to hold my body in like certain positions. but I love all of them. Now I want to talk about tattoos real quickly in general. This can be applied to piercings as well, but I feel like tattoos are a little bit more permanent. Throughout middle school and high school, I was obsessed with infinity signs. I was obsessed with what they stood for, and I was convinced that that was going to be the first tattoo I got. And I wanted it on my side, basically where this tattoo is. I'm so glad I didn't get that tattoo. I wouldn't regret it now, but I waited until I was 20 to get my first tattoo. I love all my tattoos, even though all but one of them was spur of the moment. I planned the one on my foot like for a long time. I'm the kind of person that doesn't regret anything. I strongly believe that if you do something or you did something, you did it because that's what you wanted to do, or that's what you thought would make you happy in that time in your life. And you can't take those things back. You can't change them, so why regret them? That's my standpoint. So that's why when it comes to like tattoos like that are on my lip or on my ass, like they don't bother me and I'm never gonna regret them. Well, never say never, but I don't see myself regretting them because at the time I wanted them and I still love them and they still make me happy and they're still funny to talk about. I know other people aren't that way, so I just urge you, if you want a tattoo, really think about it. If you're the kind of person that's spur of the moment and doesn't regret anything and you kind of, you know, seize the day, if you're kind of one of those people, oh captain, my captain kind of moment, then just do what you want. Don't give a shit what anybody says. Just like my septum. No one likes my septum, but I love my septum. I flip it out sometimes and people are like, oh my god, I can't believe you have a septum. And I'm like, yeah, it's fucking awesome. I love it. But those are all of my tattoos. I really love them. I really love my piercings. I'm probably gonna get more. But right now I think I'm in a good place with my tattoos. I said that whenever I had 4 and then I went and got those other 2 and my mom's like,
You said that was it. And I'm like, yeah, but this is it now. And then I saw her a couple weekends ago and I was like, I think I'm gonna get this tattoo. And she's like, no, you said those last 2 were it.
whatever. Yeah guys, those are all my tattoos. If you want to know more, I can do more story time about, I have a few funny story times about them, but I didn't want this video to be too long. I just kind of wanted to show off my tattoos because I love them. That is my tattoos and piercings, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't like tattoos and piercings, I understand. It's not everybody's thing, so there's no need to leave hate or nasty comments or anything like that. I love my tattoos. Love my piercings. Can't wait to get more. They're not for you? Cool. That's so great. I'm so glad they're not for you, but they're for me. So, back on up. But that's my tattoos, guys. Hope you liked it. Subscribe. Like that video if you want to. Follow me on Twitter. Do whatever you want, you know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. That's all of them. Warren. I love all my tattoos. I'm gonna be pissed if there's lipstick on my teeth this whole video.